Alright. Um, yeah, speedrunning has changed just a little bit from the last time I made a tutorial, so might as well, you know, go over everything again. So, let's start with the very basic stuff. Oh my goodness, this cat. Uh, yeah, let's start here. Okay, character selection. This pretty different. The one on the Discord is not accurate. What you want to do is go fully City Life Woman, have these scales, so max out everything except for the head, and then body type 0%. This is what I personally use. There might be other ones that might be a little bit better or worse, but overall, this is what I would recommend. And if you're wondering how to get City Life Woman, like I was for a while, just look up City Life Woman. It's pretty simple. Free character. And buy it. Go to avatar. And then characters purchased. Wherever she is. Click it. And of course set all the scales. Then change. You can change like face and certain things. But that's about it for character selection. Now, I already have videos how to flick jump and all that, so screw movement. You can figure that out on your own. Oh yeah, the only thing that's technically changed a little bit is wall sliding without crouching is pretty much just, yeah, don't do it. If you're wall sliding, always crouch so you go faster. Because without crouching, you're basically going way slower than if you literally just regularly flick jumped. Now anyways, I think by now most people should know, but you know, you do your regular thing, which is, for me, it's just backpack, shop, titles, lobby, but I think you only need to show backpack and shop, whatever, lobby, create, hard mode, and this will be for pre-classic because that's what I'm best at. Start, and then press Shift F5, or I guess for 60% keyboard, Shift FN, function basically, and then 5. I'd also recommend setting your graphics quality to 3. That's all set by the developer. Oh yeah, FPS, make sure that's at 60. Anything higher doesn't work well with movement. So this is a bad spawn. So for me, I just literally boom, boom, boom. And then go right back here, reload. You could also just respawn yourself and head back to lobby, but I think this is personally faster. And then do your whole shabobble again, create, hard, boom. And you want to go until you get one of 2 spawn, or either of 2 spawns. And they're pretty obvious. I mean, you'll see me run them all the time. You'll see them pretty much anywhere and everywhere. We'll just go until we get an actually good one. Bad spawn again. Pretty much just check for bad spawn and then respawn. Reset. And if you're wondering why I'm not remaking the video after not getting a good spawn, I don't have time. I have soccer practice, which I gotta get ready for in like 20 minutes, give or take. I don't have time to re-record all this. Screw editing. So, yeah. I also have to study for test on the capitals because my AP push teacher wants me to. Alright, one of the good spawns. This is the second best spawn. You're wanting to go here, start your timer, click jump. You really want to go like right after the thing disappears. If not, you might be a little too slow and you'll have to take a little side route. We are perfectly fine. You just want to keep going. I don't know how to describe the route, so you just follow my lead on most of these. Now, pool rooms, very simple. When flick jumping, angle down and then flick jump usually helps me stay like in the center. You want to flick jump over here, get a valve. You can also just normal crouch jump if you're new to speedrunning, which I'd assume most people are. You want to go from that to this valve over here to the right side. Then boom, come out, go through this first right corridor, around this, and hang a right. Third valve. You want to go over here. Oh yeah, I'd also recommend getting a timer, or if you don't have one, there might be a guide on how to get one on the SpeedRun website. But you just go through the center area and you'll go straight over to this one. And then finally, there's two things you can do over here. I prefer the second one. First thing you can do is wall slide. Oh, that guy's here. Which is like faster and slower. It depends on the type of wall slide you get. If you're lucky, you'll get a good one and it's faster. But if not, you just want to go here, flick jump. Not like that. You can crouch jump around this. But flick jump, you want to go just across. Both are debatably faster than each other. It just depends on how lucky you are with the wall slide. Then you just want to get that valve and head over here to the exit. Now when you're coming down this exit, you want to spin without your camera out. And then when you get here, turn your camera out and angle yourself straight up. That should be the fastest way. I mean, it's kind of annoying. Make sure you're sprinting the whole time. But camera up and boom. And when you're going down, you just want to spin your mouse all the way around. It will just make sure you kind of, oh my. He almost just died. It'll make sure you kind of, you know, stay a little bit more centered and can go down easier. Then just jump in here. Now from here, jump over here. And then you're wanting to wall slide while holding crouch. And then do it again the second you hit the ground. I mean, this level, if you're just going casually, then you don't really need to do anything special. Just try and flick jump and wall slide. Now this one, we gotta be quick for the beginning part. So you want to flick jump all the way down here. All right, and then Larry can be 3 places when you come down here. That was place number 2, which he's basically coming out at a medium pace. Pace number 3, he'll usually be like right here when you come around the corner, and you can usually actually pull him into this room easy. You can also do the same with number 2. And then the final one, he'll be all the way back there. That's not really needed knowledge. But once you come around that corner, you're usually, unless he's on the far out one, you're usually able to just sneak right into this room right here. And if you're a beginner, you just want to check this. If you're going for like world record, you want to immediately lure Larry into this room because you have more of a probability of getting keys out there quicker than you do here. So once you grab all the keys here, if there are any, you want to wait, find where Larry is, and you want to draw him to this hallway. And once he's kind of like halfway down, you start sprinting, run right, and sometimes he goes in the room. If he doesn't go in the room, you want to stand like right in this general area and then whistle. Because he'll be like tilted in the door, kind of like this, in the way I'm facing. You'll want to whistle when he's like this, you don't want to have your back fully against, otherwise he will pull himself out and go around to the back area. You want to be like right here. And he shouldn't kill you, but sometimes he does, because monsters in this game are terrible. Next up, you want to check these couple drawers. We got a key. Nice. Then you go around here. Now, for checking these, it's just pretty easy tech to do. You just need to actually be good with a mouse. Boom, 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 boom. Wow, double key. I'll keep going with the route. So you do the same here as you do here, because for some reason, drawer cooldowns only count on the drawer. And when you click another drawer from a different set of drawers, it resets it. I don't know. I don't know the math behind that. This game is badly coded. I'm gonna be for real. Anyways, do your little thing. Then you check this one, flick around and check this one. And by now, if you're going for world record, just reset. If anything, I would reset after getting that room. Maybe checking this. Oh my goodness. But if you're just going casually, check all of them. Now you want to come out here, check these three. You want to go to this back area, check these three. And then finally, you want to go all the way to this drawer, which is the Death, Doom, and Despair of Humanity, and check it. Once you get your 3 keys, you instantly want to find the quickest route out to the gate, of course. Unlock the door, and now for buttons. Now buttons are pretty fun. The route is pretty simple. We go here, around that, to those 2, and then to those 2, and then we go back. So we're gonna go through here, crouch jump. Don't crouch jump through here, you just wanna go side to side and then crouch jump around this. You'll sometimes hit an invisible hitbox right here. So you wanna kinda angle yourself like that. Then you can press that, go back through the way you came. And then come over to the second room, come over here and jump. You're gonna try and land on the drawer. If you don't, it's fine. You'll land like right here and you can just jump up and click it or jump and click it. Then you go back out like this. Not like that. Don't be stupid like me. Wall slide again. Now for this, oh, I don't have my thing on. Why is my thing not showing? That's not good. Hold on. There we go. All right. For this, I've seen a lot of people struggle with high walls. They're not that hard, but then again, I've ran pre-classic probably 20,000 plus times. So, you know, it's kind of ingrained in my hands at this point. You just want to come to here. And for me, I press Shift W, space, and D at the same time and flick. And if you see me accidentally press a different button like control, I'm usually going to mess it up. You don't want to press control. It's just those couple. I also press A sometimes. And it'll kind of help me swing forward over it. But if really you want to be pressing these, I personally flick right. It doesn't matter if you flick left or right. And then, you know, press the button. Same thing coming back. You can do the easy way, which is jump on top of this and go out. But it's just quicker usually to just boom. Because it's just like that easy. Now, if you have the right character model, you can come into this room, jump through here and spam your crouch jump, tilt yourself, and boom. You can do it quicker than obviously. Next up, you just want to go to the big room over here. To this right side. Another flick up, kind of. You want to flick. For me, I usually flick like this and then look kind of towards the corner. It's not super specific, obviously, like most flicks in this game. Like I can do it from all the way back there. You can also kind of like walk up it. I just do it from back here while pushing into the corner. Okay, if I can do it. Hello? Don't push into the corner, apparently. Usually I do that. I don't know why. You go up, same thing, flick over it, same thing, and then boom, jump across, because there's a gap there. Come down, press this button. Now you're wanting to look up and flick. Sorry. You're wanting to look up and flick, and then come up here, do the same thing, jump across the gap, and then boom. It's a really easy skip. Now you come here, grab this button, no skips necessary. And now you want to go all the way across until you get over to here. From here, you want to jump up to the side. And if you're bad at high walls, you want to stand on this ledge. If you're good at high walls, you can do it from here. But if you're bad at high walls, on the ledge helps out a ton. And then come down here, press the button, climb this right here, and then go up and over. Then final room, final button, you go through here, grab the button, slide through, and then jump over to the exit. Now I'm going to turn my stuff up to high graphics so I can actually show you the stair area. Because this skip is kind of annoying, but with this character model, you should be fine. You want to come to this area. Usually it doesn't let me fall down like that. And you can kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. The easier method that usually guarantees it for me, of course, I'm for some reason slow. Why am I shaking? Yeah, okay. You just kind of come back here and then jump and it'll guarantee it. But you can also just do this. It's less consistent. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Yeah, I'm just doing it wrong. I don't know why my character's shaking. But yeah, you just want to do that and you'll get down. Now, there's really no fancy tricks to this room. Just follow my route. You can spam wall slide here. Just make sure you hold crouch while you're on the walls. Jump across that. And then wall sliding here is fine if you're bad at, you know, Apeirophobia, like most people. Just flick jump or b-hop, which b-hopping is just flick jumping without holding, you know, sideways and flicking. It's just boom. Now once you come to here, cool little skip. Not many people know it. It's really fun. You just run here, boom. It's kind of like you're flicking. Don't crouch. Crouching messes it up. I'm not even perfect at it. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. You know. Kind of. But you know, it's basic. Alright. And then just follow my lead again. Go through here. Here. Now you want to head left corridor. Little right, around, and boom, you're at the exit. Now, last level in pre-classic. Cave messes a lot of people up. You see this tunnel? You want to go through it. You want to head to the right a little bit under this dip. Jump across these spikes or just go regularly. Go through this little gap right here. And then you want to turn over here. Now with my character, you should be able to fit in this gap easily. Some character authorizations will cause you not to fit. So if you end up not fitting, probably don't do whatever you're doing with your character. I personally just spam jump through, spam jump and crouch. It's really easy with this character. And from here, this is where a lot of people get lost. This is where I get lost. So go here to the right a little bit. I'll turn the flashlight on for easier vision. The gap's over there, by the way. Come here. Go through here. These first, like, little things, you want to go through it. Head right. Boom. Boom. And boom. And you're at the exit, and that's the end of your run. Once you go through here, you can stop your timer. Now, I didn't explain movement or anything. I'll put a link in the description if you want to learn movement. Or just see a tutorial for movement. It's pretty simple. Takes people a little bit to get the flicking down though, but B-hopping is really easy. I mean, most common players know how to do this, I would assume. So, the flicking part is the thing most people mess up on, which is reasonable. It's a little stupid and wonky. Because, like, if you flick upwards, you go, oh, hi. Ah, that's not cool. If you flick upwards, you go up. So you want to flick sideways a bit more. But if you're a newbie, you want to flick like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty classic. Of course, this is a way exaggerated time because I spent way too long explaining everything. But I kind of just wanted to make it, you know, a bit more simpler, I guess, a little bit watered down. As much as I personally can. I'm not a good teacher, if you could, I just couldn't tell. Yeah, no. Teaching is not my forte. But anyways, that's how to speedrun pre-classic, which is the simplest and shortest. Yeah, no, shortest of pretty much all categories except for chapter 2. Yeah. It's not that hard, honestly. I think the hardest part is probably the high walls on level 3, which you'll get down once you get the muscle movement right. Or just the flick movement. Everything in this game is determined by flicking, I'm telling you. Flicking and your character size, as well as your frame rate. Frame rate, you need it on 60. Any lower with like an FPS capper and they will get you and your run will be not accepted, obviously. Any higher, you're gonna go really slow for some reason. Flicks and distance and how fast your character moves is all based off of FPS, which is really weird. I don't know, man. Don't ask me for an explanation. But yeah, yeah, this is just a tutorial, I guess. I don't know. I felt like I needed to make one since, I mean, no offense to any of the runners on the board. I mean, slightly offensive, right? Because, you know, everything's offensive when someone says no offense. Let's be for real. No offense to any of the runners on the board, but it's just like there's such a big gap between me and then all these new runners. And it's just like kind of lame. I don't know. It's just a little lame to me. So, you know, you gotta create competition. Like people do in the business world. Yeah. I don't know how to end a video off, especially a tutorial. I'm tired. I'm about to be real sore after I get home from soccer practice. I took 2 tests today. I took a math test. I took a test for AP US History. I probably airballed a bit on the AP US History one. It was great. Yeah. Anyways. I might make a classic one of these when I have time. Because classic is just, you know, the next 5 levels. You do everything the same, except, you know, you do the next 5 levels, which do have some tech to them. Not really, though. Like, the next 5 levels are really simple, and if anything, the next 5 levels would be the most beginner category I think that could ever be made. The only difficult quote one is gonna be level 7 for new players. But I might make one of those. I might make a modern one too. And don't ask me for a chapter 2 one. Chapter 2, do I even have a chapter 2 legacy run? I have one chapter 2 run. Orphaned? What does that even mean? But yeah, I have one chapter 2 run on ending 1, which I consider the easier ending. But dear God, don't ask me to do chapter 2 tutorials. I'm not the person to ask for that. I don't know. You go get like J-Metrics or I don't know, Fooms or someone else to do that for you, man. Anyways, that's all I got. I should have ended this video like 4 minutes ago. So, I'll see y'all once I probably get a sub 7 for pre-classic, which is my goal for now. Shouldn't be too long. Just need some decent keys, as usual. So yeah, I'll see y'all later. Goodbye, everyone.